let's get into my reading connection to that with law and finalizing sentences in the form of the death penalty, as well as to how I write my television script to this series of Cookie Lions. In that television show, I never remember the name of it, but my name is Cookie Lions in that show with Terrence Howard. How do I write the script for television shows like that? It's called platform creating. That's not what I wanted to say, but that's what came out of my mouth. Platform creating. So let's get into how I make a final decision with a judge and how I write down my final decision, which will pertain it to the end result of a court case, and you will end up hearing about it after, because I get the filing and the paperwork of the court case once the person has either served their time in prison, they're no longer in the country of Canada, or they have faced the death penalty. That's when I get the paperwork in order to read about the court case publicly, in order to let the public know that this is the understanding. If I see or hear any of you using that court case in any inducing form to cause harm, I will lay public charges against you, such as the case beginning with Jane Kriba. So let's talk about the Jane Kriba factor in the reading book format. Read the book, understand the book, and let the book become action. You all did that with The Secret History of Wonder Woman. As a matter of fact, you all did that very, very well. I even became very confident until there were some unanswered questions left to be answered as to how to deal with that portion in the matter of The Secret History of Wonder Woman. The book Twisted One Love Series, Twisted Book 1, author Anna Huang. Let me get that book for you. I have it right here. I have it. And it is my personal copy. I do not have it. Actually, no, I do have it, but it's not visible. The book is not visible. Never mind. We'll fix that in the other portion, in making the book visible, but I do have it. I do have it. It's just not visible for me to grab it immediately. But the book, Twisted Love Series, Twisted Book 1, author Hannah Huang, and it's the Blue Binding series. The book, Becoming Active. The show's name, Empire. My name on Empire, Cookie Lions. Jamal is mine, Hakeem is mine, and Terrence is mine. I'll handle that. Handle yours while you're trying to handle mine. Okay, Frida? Television series filmed in February 2025. Seen by viewers in 2027. Chapter 1 used in word formatting. The introduction of Taraji, Lucius Lyons, Jamal, Hakeem, Andre, the lawyer, the problem, the players, the objectivity, the good, the bad, the ugly, detailed actions, Book 1 Play 2025, the series known as Why Not Yet? Why Not Yet? Empire. Taraji can't remember. Jamal, she only mentions Akeem. No memory of Jamal. Jamal only remembers Taraji from being in her womb. He still wants to have a relationship with her. Lucius is trying to help Taraji get to know Jamal and not just focus on Hakeem. So that's just basically the first page of Twisted Book 1. The first page. Now let's break it down in sentence format reading. Sentence format reading. The words moved in order to create the first half of our series of Empire. Move. Taraji moves from cell block 1 because she's already stayed in every dome in cell block 1. Cell block 1 means no meetings, no visitors, you can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing until they tell you to do it. I accept my instructions from Barack Obama and Barack Obama only. Bristol. Taraji can now talk, but she can only talk to her lawyers and her doctors, from not being able to leave the cell to now being able to go into the prison part to be able to meet with her lawyers and her doctors. 6 appointments later, I've already completed that doctor portion as Taraji P. Henson. Thank you very much. Mature. Taraji going to the courthouse to explain her post and what she has learned while being in prison lockdown. She would go to court to explain why she moved from dome to dome through cell block 1, or why she couldn't stay in just one dome in cell block 1 her entire time in prison. That's kind of like me moving from 45 Henson Road, cell block 1, dome 1, 17 Baywood Drive, cell block 1, dome 2, Hamilton, Ontario, cell block 1, dome 3, and so on and so forth. I can't remember all the addresses that I've been moving around to, but I've completed all the domes in cell block 1. I'm pretty sure I would have done that by now if I'm talking about it. Photography. Being able to see the sunlight and not being afraid of it. Begin by changing clothing every hour to show them that they are very close to their freedom. Beginning the cargo pants series. Yes, understood. They move out from the prison block at nighttime and stay in the motel to know the difference between a Hard Rock bed and a Freedom Rock bed. I'm the Freedom Rock bed. You ladies putting your camera on me, telling you, OG, do you want to meet Angie Martinez? You lost your privileges of the Freedom Rock bed. And you go back to Hard Rock bed, cell 1, dome 1. Just saying. Let's continue. Student. Work to rule program for